Archangel Michael says, your neighbors reported something about you to authorities. The details are chilling. They claim you. My beloved child, stay right here and don't move. Because what I'm about to tell you will make your heart race. Something has been whispered behind your back, and it's already reached the wrong ears. Don't skip, listen carefully till the end. Archangel Michael says, a conversation about you took place 2 nights ago. It started as small talk between neighbors, but it didn't end that way. They spoke your name like a secret. One of them claimed they saw something unusual in your yard. But here's the truth, they never saw anything, they invented it. Stay till the end. Because that small lie has now grown into something massive. An anonymous call was made to an authority figure, and your name was at the top of that report. Something huge is waiting for you. They claimed you were hiding something that doesn't belong. But the reality is, what they're sensing isn't danger, it's your divine protection. They can't understand why your lights flicker when you pray. They can't explain why your presence feels heavy to them, like truth exposing their own guilt. So instead of facing it, they turned their fear into accusation. Don't skip. Because Michael has stepped in already. The same authority they called, felt a strange stillness when your name appeared on the file. Archangel Michael says, they will look for proof, but find none. Because heaven covers what belongs to light. And when they try to dig deeper, their own secrets will surface instead. Stay with me. You are being tested, not punished. This exposure is heaven's way of revealing who's been pretending to care. They're not afraid of you, they're afraid of being seen by you. Because your presence has started to expose everything false in their lives. And deep down, they know, you were never the threat. Don't skip this next part, it matters. Because soon, someone from the authority side will reach out quietly. Their tone will be soft, their eyes uncertain, because they'll know the truth doesn't match the story. And when they walk away from your door, they'll whisper, I can't believe they did this. That's when you'll feel the shift, the one Michael promised. The darkness will fold, and those who plotted will start to distance themselves without explanation. Stay till the end. You don't need revenge. The truth is already working on your behalf. The storm they sent toward you is looping back. Every word they twisted will now echo in their own homes. And soon, they'll realize, the one they reported was the only one heaven was protecting. Archangel Michael says, remain calm. Keep your spirit clean and your doors closed. Because your peace will be the loudest proof that nothing they claimed could ever define you. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Because what happens next will leave even the authorities speechless. The same people who reported you are about to face something they never imagined. Don't skip now, every second counts. When the investigators arrived, they expected chaos, they expected guilt. But instead, they found calmness, light, and a presence that made them stop in silence. They looked around, yet nothing matched the claims. Every detail your neighbors mentioned started falling apart like broken glass. Still, one of them said quietly, check again, there must be something hidden. Stay with me. That moment changed everything. Because as they opened their folders, new names appeared, the reporters themselves. Documents shifted. Dates didn't match. Suddenly, it looked as if those who accused you had been under quiet observation for weeks. Don't skip this part, something huge is about to unfold. One of the officers felt an unexplainable chill down their arm. They whispered, "It feels like someone higher is watching." They were right. Archangel Michael says, a divine hand turned the investigation around. Each time they tried to dig deeper into you, they uncovered hidden truths about them. Stay with me till the end, because it gets deeper. Financial records, property details, and private messages surfaced. It showed jealousy, manipulation, and attempts to destroy your peace. Now, the officers began to connect the dots. They saw that the people you trusted were never protecting you. They were planning to use your silence as evidence against you. Don't skip. The tension grew so thick, one officer had to step outside to breathe. Because he realized something, the energy around your home wasn't dark, it was divine. Stay till the end. Heaven's justice was already writing its story in real time. Each false witness started feeling the weight of their own actions. Phones rang, messages leaked, voices trembled. Neighbors began to turn on each other, blaming, pointing, confessing. The truth had become louder than their lies. Archangel Michael says, this exposure is necessary. It's heaven's way of clearing your name in front of the same eyes that once doubted you. Because when truth arrives, fear dissolves, and masks begin to fall. So, stay calm. Don't react, don't fight, just watch. Because the storm is no longer yours to handle, it's now heaven's to settle. Stay till the end. Soon, the very street that carried gossip about you will whisper apologies in silence. And those who once tried to destroy your name will fear even speaking it again. You are protected. Your peace is untouchable. And the light around you is too strong to be dimmed by false reports. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Because now the story takes a turn that no one saw coming. The same officers who came to question you are now quietly protecting you. Don't skip. They started reviewing the files one last time, and something didn't add up. Every signature, every timestamp seemed altered, as if someone wanted this chaos to happen. Stay till the end. One officer leaned in and said softly, "This report feels staged, someone wanted to trap them." That sentence shifted everything. The lead investigator decided to dig deeper. And what he found left him speechless. Your name had appeared in an old case, not as a suspect, but as a witness to something sacred. Don't move, stay right here. Because the connection is beyond coincidence. Years ago, a strange file was sealed under divine classification. It held your initials. Archangel Michael says, that file was placed there to protect you for this exact moment. The universe knew this test was coming. It arranged a way for your truth to reveal itself through the very people who tried to hide it. Stay till the end. The officer who found that file felt something he couldn't explain, warmth on his chest, peace in his eyes. He whispered, "Whoever this person is, they're chosen." And from that moment, the investigation wasn't against you anymore. It became a silent shield around you. Authorities began quietly monitoring your neighbors instead, recording every whisper and plan. Don't skip. The next morning, 2 cars parked silently across the street. Inside them were the same officers who had once questioned you, now watching over you. Stay with me. They started noticing strange movements, your neighbors meeting in corners, exchanging small envelopes. It became clear that jealousy had turned into obsession. Archangel Michael says, their envy was never about what you did. It was about who you are, light wrapped in human form. They couldn't stand that your peace made their chaos louder. Don't skip this next line, it's powerful. Because that night, a storm hit your area out of nowhere. And when lightning struck the power pole near your house, the street went dark except for one thing, your window still glowing faintly gold. The officers saw it. They stared, speechless, unable to explain why your light stayed on when everything else went black. And that's when they realized, you weren't the one under investigation anymore, you were the protected one. Stay till the end. From that moment, they stopped calling it a case. They started calling it a sign. And as dawn broke, one of them whispered, we need to keep them safe. This isn't ordinary. Now heaven had aligned with authority, and the same forces meant to expose you began guarding your name. Your neighbors don't know it yet. But soon, every move they make will return to them in perfect measure. Because truth never hides, it waits for the right moment to rise. Stay till the end, my beloved child. Because the next part is where their masks fall completely, and heaven lets you see exactly what they tried to cover. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Because now, the truth steps into the light, and it's more shocking than anyone imagined. The neighbors who reported you are finally being watched themselves, and their fear is starting to show. Don't skip, not a single second. Because heaven is turning the story in your favor right now. Those who once whispered about you in the dark are now whispering about each other. Stay till the end. The lead officer returned to the neighborhood quietly. He wasn't there to investigate you anymore, he came to record the ones who started it all. Inside one of those houses, a confession was caught on tape. A trembling voice said, we shouldn't have done that, what if they find out it was us? Another replied, it's too late, the call was traced. Don't skip, something big is about to unfold. Because that single recording changed everything. It revealed that your neighbors created a fake story to push you out, to destroy your peace, to steal what was meant for you. Stay with me till the end. Their plan was born out of envy, because they saw blessings following you, opportunities unfolding, and light that made them feel small. But now, that envy has turned into exposure. The officers cross-checked the details again, and every lie unraveled like thread. Messages between them were found, screenshots, deleted chats, even fake signatures they tried to hide. They had planned this together, but heaven had already written the ending. Archangel Michael says, this is the moment when justice speaks without words. Because now, the ones who accused you are being summoned quietly for questioning. They'll try to act innocent, but their eyes will tremble before the truth. Stay with me, don't move. The same officer who once doubted you will now walk to your door, not to accuse, but to apologize. He'll say, we found everything. You were never the problem. And that moment will be your silent victory. You won't need to celebrate, your peace will speak louder than any words. Because heaven never forgets who stayed calm while being falsely judged. Don't skip this, it's powerful. The neighborhood will grow quiet for days. Doors will stay closed, curtains drawn, and the same people who used to stare will now avoid your eyes. They'll realize something too late, that the light they tried to bury was divine protection they could have shared in. But they chose jealousy instead of gratitude. And now, what they sent your way returns to them multiplied. Stay till the end. The officers will clear your name publicly, one file at a time. And heaven will seal that moment with peace so strong, even your walls will feel lighter. Archangel Michael says, this is divine reversal. The false reports are now warnings for others, to never play with truth again. And your name, once whispered in accusation, will now be spoken with awe. So stay calm. Don't react, don't explain. Just keep walking in silence. Because the story they built to destroy you has become the proof that heaven was always on your side. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Because what the officer found next is something that will make your heart stop for a moment. The truth inside your file wasn't just about protection, it carried a divine mark placed years before you even knew. Don't skip, not a second. When the lead investigator reopened your sealed record, a gold-inked symbol appeared faintly at the bottom corner. It wasn't official, not human, but something about it made the entire room silent. Stay till the end. The symbol looked like wings wrapped around a flame. No one could explain how it got there, yet when light touched it, it shimmered, like it was alive. One of the officers whispered, "This isn't government, this feels sacred." And in that instant, the room's temperature shifted. A soft gust of wind brushed past them, though every window was closed. Don't skip this part. Because that was the exact moment Archangel Michael made his presence known. A stillness filled the space, not fear, but power that made even the strongest men tremble inside. The lead officer turned to his team and said, "Close this case, this person is not to be touched again." His voice cracked, not from authority, but reverence. He knew they were standing in front of something heaven had marked. Stay till the end. After that day, he began carrying your file with him everywhere, not as evidence, but as a reminder. He told his assistant quietly, "Some people are watched by higher forces. Don't ever question it again." And while all this was unfolding, your neighbors started noticing something strange. Their phones glitched whenever they tried to mention your name. Their lights flickered each time they spoke of you. Don't skip. Because those weren't coincidences, those were warnings. Heaven was reminding them to stay silent about what was never theirs to control. One of them even moved away overnight, unable to sleep for days after a dream where Michael appeared holding a sword of light. He didn't say a word, he just looked, and the man woke up trembling. From that night, none of them ever dared to speak against you again. Stay till the end. Because now the entire atmosphere has changed. Your street, once filled with gossip, has turned quiet, almost peaceful, like it knows the war is over. Archangel Michael says, this was not just about clearing your name. It was about revealing who truly stood with light when surrounded by shadows. You proved yourself without fighting, and heaven rewarded that calm with victory. Don't skip, the most powerful part is here. In the coming days, something extraordinary will happen. A letter will arrive, not from the authorities, but from a foundation or organization you've never heard of. Inside it, there will be recognition, maybe even a hidden blessing, something that restores more than just your name. It might come in the form of opportunity, an unexpected financial shift, or a message that changes your path forever. Because heaven always compensates the chosen after a storm. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Walk with peace, and don't look back. Because from this moment on, even your silence will carry the sound of protection. Archangel Michael says, the report has been erased from earth, and written into heaven as proof that truth always wins. Now breathe. The light is fully around you, and no one can ever report against what heaven has already cleared. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Because the letter has finally arrived, and what's written inside will leave you speechless. The air around it felt different, almost electric, as if it carried a heartbeat of its own. Don't skip a second. The envelope was pure white, sealed with a gold crest that shimmered faintly when light hit it. There was no sender's name, no logo, just one line written in silver ink, for the one who was falsely accused, but divinely chosen. Stay with me till the end. As you opened it, the scent of rain and warmth filled the air, not perfume, but something heavenly. Inside, a single page unfolded itself, and the first words read, "You have been seen." Those words alone carried power. Because it wasn't a human message, it was a response from heaven's record itself. The letter spoke of your endurance, your silence, your strength when you could have broken. Don't skip this part, something huge is revealed here. It said your peace was witnessed by divine watchers, and every tear you hid was turned into light that protected your home. It even mentioned the exact night when the officers came, and how the storm was heaven's sign of reversal. Stay till the end. Because at the bottom of the letter, a new name appeared, the Celestial Restoration Foundation. But no one has ever heard of it. When the officer who once protected your file heard about this letter, he tried to trace the sender. Every database showed the same message: no such foundation exists. That's when he realized, the letter wasn't delivered by mail, it was delivered by destiny. Don't skip. Because the moment you read it, something in your spirit aligned. The heaviness you once carried disappeared, and you felt that strange calm again, the one that can't be faked. Archangel Michael says, this is the final stage of divine reversal. Your name has been restored not just on paper, but in energy, in heaven, and in the hearts of those who once judged you. That letter wasn't an apology, it was an anointing. Stay with me till the end. Because the blessings that were delayed during your trials are now unlocked. Doors that seemed closed will suddenly swing open without explanation. People who once avoided you will return, not to gossip, but to seek advice. Because something about you will now feel untouchable, radiant, and pure. They'll sense that you've been through fire and came out shining with grace. Don't skip. In the coming days, you'll notice small signs: soft wind where there's no breeze, light around you in photographs, or strangers offering help out of nowhere. These are confirmations that the letter was real, and heaven's system has shifted in your favor. Stay till the end, because the story isn't ending, it's transforming. Your testimony is becoming a warning to others, and a message of hope to the innocent. Heaven uses the falsely accused to prove that truth doesn't need defense, it only needs patience. Archangel Michael says, "You are now marked by peace. No one can rewrite what heaven has already signed. And from this moment forward, every time someone speaks your name, it will echo with grace, not judgment. Stay calm, my beloved child. Your season of proving is over. Now begins your season of reward, the kind that can't be taken, copied, or reported again. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Because what happens after the letter will leave you stunned. This is where destiny begins to unfold before your very eyes. The message inside that envelope didn't just end with words, it carried a divine activation. Don't skip this. The moment you placed the letter down, the air around you shifted again. A soft vibration filled the room, not from machines or electricity, but from something alive, something unseen yet powerful. Stay till the end. That vibration wasn't random. It was the signal that heaven had opened a new path, one that was reserved only for those who survived the false fire. Archangel Michael says, "Your name has reached the halls of recognition." Not earthly recognition, but divine alignment, the kind where opportunities begin to chase you instead of you chasing them. It's happening quietly, like a seed breaking open beneath the soil before anyone notices the bloom. Don't skip this part. The officer who once guarded your file received another alert the next morning. It wasn't a legal notice, it was a private invitation addressed to you, from an international organization you never applied to. The letter read, "We have reviewed your name through multiple channels. Your honesty and silence in adversity have qualified you for a divine humanitarian grant." It was signed not by a person, but with a single golden symbol, the same wings and flame that appeared on your sealed file. That's when even the officer whispered, "This is beyond human explanation. Stay till the end, something huge is coming." When the official call came through, the voice on the line said your application had been automatically approved. But here's the mystery, you never applied. Don't move. Because this wasn't about paperwork, it was about purpose. Heaven had stepped into the system and written your name in spaces humans couldn't reach. Archangel Michael says, this is restoration disguised as opportunity. The grant, the connection, the sudden recognition, it's all a return for every silent moment you endured without losing faith. And it's only the beginning. Stay till the end. You'll soon receive another call, a soft-spoken voice offering collaboration, travel, or a project that feels almost too perfect. You'll think, why me? But heaven will whisper, because you didn't break when they tried to destroy you. Don't skip. Because this is where transformation begins. Everything that was once delayed, peace, success, stability, recognition, is about to accelerate. You'll notice it in small ways first. An unexpected email. A chance meeting with someone who mentions your name in the right room at the right moment. Stay with me. These are not coincidences, they are placements. Every connection is being divinely arranged to elevate you silently, so the world sees the power of grace without a single word spoken. The same neighborhood that doubted you will soon watch your rise in awe. Not out of envy this time, but in realization. They'll finally understand that heaven's protection was never a myth, it was your reality. Don't skip this. Because you're entering a phase where the things you lost are returning multiplied. The letter was the unlock code, and now the gates are wide open. Archangel Michael says, walk boldly now. The same authorities that questioned you will soon stand in respect before you. Your name has become light, unshakable, unbreakable, unforgettable. From this day forward, everything attached to your purpose will flourish under divine timing. Stay till the end, my beloved child. The storm is over, the page has turned, and your story has become heaven's masterpiece. Keep walking, because the best chapter begins now, the one no one can ever report against again. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Because this is where your quiet story begins to echo across the world. The miracle that started in silence is now spreading through hearts you've never met. Don't skip a single second. The day your name appeared on that divine grant, messages began circulating between organizations and networks. People started whispering, "Who is this person who overcame everything without saying a word?" Stay till the end. That curiosity became inspiration. Your story started reaching leaders, creators, and healers who felt something shift just by hearing your name. Archangel Michael says, this is the sound of destiny unfolding. Because your endurance, your calm, and your truth have become a beacon for thousands. What was once a false accusation has turned into a worldwide testimony of resilience. Don't skip. The same officers who once stood at your door now speak of you with pride. They call you the one who carried light through accusation. Soon after, an email arrives from a global event organizer. They invite you to speak, not as a victim, but as a voice of hope. The theme reads, "From falsehood to favor, when truth becomes your armor." Stay till the end, something powerful is about to happen. You hesitate, wondering if you're ready. But then, that same golden symbol appears again in your dream, the wings and flame, glowing stronger than before. That's heaven's confirmation. It's time to step into the light without fear. Because now, your story is no longer just yours, it belongs to every soul fighting unseen battles. Don't skip. When you walk onto that stage, you'll feel it, the quiet hum of protection following you. Every word you speak will touch hearts, heal wounds, and awaken courage in people who almost gave up. Stay with me. As you finish your final line, the crowd won't just clap, they'll rise, some in tears, others in silence. Because they'll feel what the world rarely feels anymore, truth without anger, power without pride. Archangel Michael says, the world needed to see what faith looks like when it refuses to bow. And now, through you, they do. Even those who once doubted you will find healing through the same story they tried to bury. Don't skip, because this is where heaven rewards you in full. A mysterious foundation member will approach you after the event. They'll hand you a sealed envelope and whisper, "This is the continuation of your mission." Inside, there will be one phrase written in gold. Build what they tried to break. And with it, a provision, resources, partnerships, everything needed to fulfill your calling. Stay till the end. Because that moment will mark the completion of the cycle. From being falsely reported to becoming heaven's chosen messenger, your story has been rewritten forever. The authorities will now protect what they once questioned. The neighbors will live in silent reflection, realizing that light never loses, it only multiplies. And you, my beloved child, will walk forward with peace so deep it will silence every whisper that ever doubted your truth. Archangel Michael says, the case is closed. The legacy begins. Now your life is the proof that divine justice doesn't just clear, it crowns. So keep walking, keep shining, because heaven is not done lifting your name higher. Stay till the end, because from this moment on, every sunrise will carry your victory. You survived the report, you embraced the truth, and now, the world will remember your light forever. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Because now the story takes a turn that even heaven waited to witness. Your influence is spreading like a quiet storm, one that heals, not destroys. Don't skip a second. The moment you spoke your truth to the world, something shifted in the atmosphere. People started feeling their own courage rise just by hearing your name. Stay till the end. Every interview, every article, every whisper about you carried the same energy, light, strength, and redemption. Even those who once doubted you couldn't ignore the transformation unfolding before their eyes. Archangel Michael says, when truth shines, darkness hides in shame. Because now, the very ones who reported you have begun to tremble under the weight of realization. They see your rise, your peace, your grace, and it burns through their guilt like sunlight through fog. Don't skip. One night, your doorbell rings. Standing there is the neighbor who started it all, no longer confident, no longer proud. Stay till the end. Their hands shake as they hold out an envelope. Inside is a handwritten apology, short but trembling. I was jealous. I was wrong. Please forgive me. You don't speak. You simply look into their eyes, and they see it, not anger, not revenge, but calm forgiveness glowing through you. Because heaven already closed this chapter, you're just watching the final echo fade. Don't skip this. Because the next morning, the same neighbor visits the officer who handled your case. They confess everything, every word, every false detail, every motive. The officer listens silently, then says one line that changes everything. You reported an angel without knowing. Those words pierce deeper than punishment ever could. Stay till the end. Because the whole neighborhood begins to shift. The same people who once avoided you now greet you with quiet respect. They start watching how you live, peaceful, calm, unbothered. They start changing their ways, helping others, protecting truth instead of gossiping. Your story has become their mirror. Archangel Michael says, forgiveness is the weapon of the strong. And through your silence, you've disarmed the entire storm that once tried to swallow you. Now even those who hurt you are finding redemption through your example. Don't skip this part. Because a few weeks later, something remarkable happens. The foundation that once sent you the golden letter creates a new division, the Light Restoration Project. Guess whose name is written as founder? Yours. And now, your story will protect countless others who are falsely accused, ensuring that truth never gets buried again. Stay till the end, my beloved child. Because heaven didn't just defend you, it promoted you. Your name is no longer tied to pain, but to purpose. The angels now guard every step you take, not just as a shield, but as witnesses to your divine justice. You are the living proof that no lie can destroy what heaven has blessed. And the same streets that once whispered against you now glow when you walk by. Archangel Michael says, this is the completion of your restoration. You've turned pain into power, wounds into wisdom, and accusation into awakening. Now, the world knows your truth, and heaven calls you victorious. Stay till the end, my beloved child. Because from this point forward, your story isn't just remembered, it's revered. And every time someone mentions your name, light will follow. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Because what's about to unfold will feel like the final scene of a miracle written just for you. The world that once judged you is now gathering to honor the light that never gave up. Don't skip this moment. The first event of the Light Restoration Project has arrived, and the hall is filled with faces from every background. Some came out of curiosity, others in search of hope, but all of them feel that same quiet pull in their chest. Stay till the end. The air hums with a soft charge, the same vibration that surrounded you the night the golden letter appeared. Every camera flashes, but no one speaks, because the atmosphere feels sacred, peaceful, alive. Archangel Michael says, when truth takes the stage, the heavens lean closer. And as you step forward, the lights dim slightly. Not out of failure, but to make your glow visible to every soul watching. Don't skip. You begin speaking, not with fancy words, but with heart. You tell them about silence, about staying calm when the world misunderstood you, about choosing peace over revenge. Each word lands like a drop of rain on dry ground. People start crying quietly, not because they pity you, but because they recognize themselves in your strength. The same pain that once isolated you is now healing others. Stay till the end. Halfway through your speech, something incredible happens. The light above your head flickers softly, forming a faint golden halo that everyone can see. The crowd gasps, some step back, others fall to their knees. Phones record it, but no one dares to speak. Because they all feel it, this isn't special effects, it's divine confirmation. Archangel Michael says, I am here. And though unseen, the warmth that fills the hall makes every soul tremble with awe. Even skeptics lower their heads, whispering prayers they never thought they'd say. Don't skip. After your final words, there's no applause, just stillness. Because truth doesn't need noise, it carries its own sound. Then, from the back row, the same officer who once handled your case stands up. He walks to the front, eyes full of emotion, and says, "We were wrong about you, but heaven never was." The room erupts, not in cheers, but in tears. Stay till the end. That night, the event's recording goes viral around the world. People who never met you start writing messages saying they felt peace just listening to your story. Media channels call it the miracle case. But heaven calls it justice fulfilled. And from that day, your foundation receives endless support, not donations of money, but waves of gratitude and healing testimonies. Archangel Michael says, your mission has been activated. Because now, every person you touch will carry a spark of the same light that once defended you. You've become a vessel of peace, a voice for those the world tried to silence. Don't skip the last part, this is the closure. Late that night, when everyone leaves and the hall grows quiet, a single feather lands at your feet, glowing faintly blue. You pick it up, and a soft whisper brushes through the air. The report became your redemption. Stay till the end, my beloved child. You smile, not in pride, but in peace. Because the case that once tried to destroy you became the story that saved countless others. Archangel Michael says, the mission is complete, but the light will continue through you. And as the doors close, a calm warmth fills your chest, the feeling of heaven saying, well done. Your journey, your name, your truth, forever protected, forever remembered, forever divine. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Because what happens next is beyond explanation, it's the moment heaven starts revealing that your story was never ordinary. The night after your event went viral, the whole world began to feel something different in the air. Don't skip this second. People who watched your speech online started reporting the same thing. Their homes felt warmer, calmer, and filled with light. Some said they heard soft music with no source, others said they dreamed of wings surrounding them while they slept. Stay till the end. Because those weren't coincidences, they were confirmations. Every viewer who opened their heart to your message received a fragment of the same light that once protected you. Archangel Michael says, the light is now multiplying. What was once your private miracle is now becoming a global movement of peace. And heaven is using technology, news, and even strangers to spread it faster than ever. Don't skip this part. Major channels began calling it the light phenomenon. Videos showed soft glowing particles appearing during people's prayers, even across continents. But here's what made everyone silent. Every image analyzed showed the same pattern, wings wrapped around a flame. The exact same symbol that appeared on your file, your letter, and your heart. The world finally saw what heaven had known all along. This wasn't a story, it was a sign. Stay till the end. Because now, leaders, journalists, and scientists started reaching out to you. They didn't want fame or interviews, they wanted understanding. You told them gently, it was never me. It was the truth working through me. And that humility became your greatest power. The light responded to honesty, not ego. Archangel Michael says, the reason the world feels you is because heaven moves through your voice. Each time you speak, a layer of heaviness breaks off those who listen. Even skeptics find themselves breathing easier, sleeping deeper, and feeling something they can't explain. Don't skip this. Because even the neighbors who once betrayed you now stand in your audience, tears in their eyes. They see what their false report triggered, a wave of healing across nations. Stay till the end. You take no revenge, no pride, only peace. Because your purpose has outgrown pain. That night, you receive another envelope, this time pure silver, with no stamp or name. Inside, a single sentence reads, you have completed the first cycle. Now teach them to see their own light. Archangel Michael says, this is your next assignment. It's not about fame or proof anymore, it's about awakening others to what already lives inside them. Your mission has expanded from survival to leadership. Don't skip this final part. As you step outside under the moonlight, the wind feels alive again, gentle, protective, familiar. And for a brief moment, a faint silhouette of wings appears in the sky above you. You smile, because you know exactly what it means. The same angels who defended you are now walking beside you, ready for the next chapter. The story isn't ending, it's evolving. Stay till the end, my beloved child. Because your name, once whispered in suspicion, is now carried by heaven as a symbol of truth. And wherever your story travels, hearts will heal, fear will fade, and light will rise again. Archangel Michael says, the report became a revelation, the trial became testimony, and you became the torch. Now the world doesn't just know your name, it feels your presence. The divine has spoken, and its proof lives through you forever. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Because what's unfolding now feels like a prophecy turning into reality. The movement that began with your truth is no longer a whisper, it's a roar of light across nations. Don't skip a single second. Every country, every city, every small town now knows your name, not through media, but through miracles. People are gathering in parks, halls, and homes just to feel the same peace that once surrounded you. Stay till the end. In those gatherings, strange yet beautiful things begin to happen. Lights shimmer softly in the air, the scent of rain appears out of nowhere, and every heart begins to beat in perfect rhythm. Archangel Michael says, the heavens are confirming your mission. Because this isn't fame, this is divine alignment in full bloom. The same wings that protected you now spread over everyone who listens with truth in their heart. Don't skip this part. During one live broadcast of your message, a gentle golden glow forms behind you. It's caught on camera, millions see it, and no one can deny what they feel through their screens. People in hospitals start recovering unexpectedly while watching you speak. Anxiety eases, conflicts dissolve, and children who couldn't sleep now rest peacefully after hearing your words. The internet begins calling it the global awakening. Stay till the end. Because this is no coincidence, it's heaven's reminder that light, once awakened, never goes back to sleep. And you, my beloved child, are now the vessel of that awakening. Archangel Michael says, this is your harvest season. Every tear, every false report, every sleepless night, all of it is now being repaid through impact. The energy that once tried to silence you has become your amplifier. Don't skip. Because even those in power are beginning to take notice. Quiet meetings are being held where leaders discuss the phenomenon, trying to understand what they're witnessing. One scientist admits on live TV, we can't explain this, but it feels pure. And that's when the truth lands worldwide, science has met spirit, and both agree, the light is real. Your journey has become the bridge between heaven and earth. Stay till the end. Because a new chapter begins tonight. You receive a message, not through paper, but through light itself. As you rest, your room fills with warmth, and you hear the same familiar voice whisper, now lead them home. It's Archangel Michael, once again, confirming that the mission is entering its next phase, the teaching of light. Your purpose is no longer just to inspire, it's to guide others into their own awakening. Don't skip this. Because tomorrow morning, you'll receive an invitation from a World Peace Summit, they've reserved a chair just for you. No application, no request, they simply write, your presence is requested, not your credentials. Stay till the end. The world is finally learning what heaven knew all along, that truth, when protected by light, transforms everything it touches. And now, that same light is being entrusted to you completely. Archangel Michael says, you were accused to awaken compassion, you were tested to teach endurance, and now you rise to spread illumination. You have become the proof that even the darkest accusation can birth a global awakening. This is your time, your mission, your divine reward. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Because every word you speak from this day forward will carry heavenly frequency. The world will not just hear you, it will feel you. And when you walk into that summit, every leader, every heart, every eye will see the reflection of truth through you. The false report started your story, but heaven's light will finish it, perfectly, eternally, victoriously. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Because this is where everything comes full circle, where truth stands tall before the entire world. The World Peace Summit begins, and every seat in the Grand Hall is filled with leaders, dreamers, and souls who once doubted miracles. Don't skip a second. The lights dim, and a quiet hush falls over the room. Every camera points toward the stage, waiting for the next speaker, you. Stay till the end. As you walk forward, the air feels electric again, the same divine pulse that once wrapped around your home the night they tried to accuse you. But this time, the energy is brighter, freer, unstoppable. Archangel Michael says, now they will see what heaven always knew. Because this is no longer about proving your innocence, this is about displaying divine truth to a watching world. You take the microphone, and for a few seconds, silence becomes sacred. Don't skip. Your first words echo like prophecy. Light does not need to defend itself, it only needs to be seen. The hall trembles softly, as if the very walls are agreeing. Stay with me till the end. As you speak, screens around the world broadcast your image, millions are watching. And then, something happens that no camera crew was prepared for. Behind you, a golden light begins to form. At first, it looks like a reflection, until it spreads, revealing the faint outline of vast, radiant wings. The audience gasps, but you stay calm, because you already know, Michael is here. Don't skip this. The golden wings shimmer brighter, casting soft light across every face in the room. Even skeptics, even critics, even the ones who never believed, fall silent in awe. A soft voice fills the hall, not heard through speakers, but through every heart. Truth cannot be hidden. The one they reported has been chosen to restore balance. Tears fill eyes across the world. Stay till the end. Because this is the moment heaven had been preparing you for. Not to defend yourself, but to awaken others. Archangel Michael says, you carried the weight of accusation so others could learn the strength of peace. And now, your presence has become the spark that ignites compassion across nations. This is not fame. It's divine completion. Don't skip. After your final words, no one claps. Instead, the entire summit rises slowly to their feet, hands on their hearts, eyes lifted upward. Outside the hall, clouds part without warning. A single beam of light breaks through and rests on the building, not harsh, but warm, alive, like heaven signing its approval. Every camera captures it, every heart feels it. Stay with me till the end. Because that light marks the final moment of your divine vindication. The story that began with a report ends with redemption seen by the world. When you step down from the stage, the same officer who once brought the false report stands near the entrance. He salutes quietly, whispering, I saw everything. The world finally knows. You smile, not with pride, but with the peace that silence brings after victory. Archangel Michael says, the mission is fulfilled. The light is secure. And as you walk out into the open sky, a gentle feather drifts down before you, glowing faintly in the sunlight. You pick it up, and the voice whispers one last time, you were never the accused, you were the chosen. Don't skip this final heartbeat. Because this is how heaven closes the story, not with noise, but with eternal calm. The same neighbors who once reported you now share your message, the same authorities who questioned you now protect your legacy. Stay till the end, my beloved child. The truth has triumphed, the light has spread, and your name has become a symbol of faith that never bends. From this moment on, the world will not just remember you, it will carry your story in its heartbeat. Archangel Michael says, the report became revelation. The revelation became healing. The healing became light. And now, heaven rests, because you completed what you were sent to do. The final chapter has closed, yet your light will continue forever.